What is up, my friends? We are back with another Wednesday comic book haul, this time for Wednesday, July 31st, 2019. Hope you're feeling good out there. Hope you were able to grab everything that you were looking for this week, and if not, I hope you find it very soon and for a great price. If this is your first time coming through the channel, thanks a lot for stopping by. I really appreciate you giving the channel a shot. Hopefully you see some books that you like, or you just enjoy the vibe of the video overall. And if you do, please be sure to like, share with your friends, subscribe, and comment. I love hearing from each and every one of you. Current subscribers, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming back. I'm sure I'll be talking to you really soon. So let's have some fun. I only have 17 books this week. It was a pretty light week for me, and I'm excited about it. Any break that I can get, I'll take it. So we'll go over that. I'll throw in some extras at the end, so stick around for that. We'll have some fun there. Before we get into the haul, though, I just want to kind of swing back around to a question I posed earlier in the year, or at the beginning of the year, I should say, and that was what were your comic book goals? So this is just a check-in to see if you've hit your comic book goals, if you're still reaching for the stars, just kind of a gauge to see where you're at. Let me know what you're, hunting down. Let me know what you're trying to do that's comic related, that you're looking forward to. All that good stuff. I always love hearing from each and every one of you, so don't be shy. And with that, let's get into this haul. We're going to start off with DC. Not too many books from DC. I believe 3. So we'll get through that part pretty quickly. Starting off with City of Bane tie-in, issue number 2, Batman Secret Files. All you need to know about Summer's biggest story. Who are the villains who broke the bat? Pretty cool cover. Haven't been keeping up on this storyline, so I will find time to do so probably this weekend. I've been crushing reading books that I've been putting off to the side. I was able to get done Middle West, or to catch up on Middle West, I should say, and I was able to catch up on Black Badge. Not only catch up, but it ended, so I'm totally caught up. It was a great title, great artwork. It was just a great time. I'm glad I kind of saved it and was able to just, binge read it all at one time. So I may have to do the same with some of these Batman titles I've been holding on to for a while. Mr. Snyder and Capullo are back at it again with Batman Last Night on Earth. This is book 2, the A cover, DC Black Label. Haven't been keeping up on this story either, but I picked up the first book and now I have the second, so I'll be sure to read them at some time for sure. If you're reading it, let me know what you think about it. Here is the B cover. Pretty cool cover there. And that is it for DC. Just that fast. Moving on to Independence, we have first and foremost Mr. Cullen Bunn striking again with Aftershock Comics, Knights Temporal, issue number 1. I grabbed this one because I like to grab first issues when I can. The cover got my attention. It wasn't until I got home that I realized that Cullen Bunn was the writer on it. And then I got really excited and had to read it. So I read it, just before making this video. Really enjoyed it. Mr. Bunn has not let me down so far. I believe I've read about 4 of his titles at this point, and each one I've enjoyed. So he keeps knocking them out the park for me. So I'll keep reading them. Really good story. Like the artwork. At some point, it reminded me of the book Die, but that could have just been me. And I don't say that in a bad way. Just the art style kind of, made me think of this similar art style in Die. Moving on to Image, the Ice Cream Man, or Ice Cream Man, issue number 13. They just keep on plugging these away, and I will keep on reading them. This issue was a little different, to say the least, but still a good time. I'll continue to read these. I always look forward to the Ice Cream Man for their strangeness. So that's the A cover, and I also grabbed this awesome B cover. This figure here reminds me of, or the Ice Cream Man, reminds me of Slappy from Goosebumps. IDW, hot topic for the past few weeks, or hot book for the past few weeks, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 96, cover A, City at War, part 4. Pretty cool cover there. Had to pick this one up with all the hype, you know, around it. It was just available, so I figured I should grab a copy. I don't know why I don't read Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I grew up on the Turtles. Maybe at some point I have enough copies that I could probably, you know, get into the swing of the story. But just as of right now, I have not read any. And I know I have a lot of the Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle books too. I started grabbing those pretty early in my collecting. But really cool cover here. Also grabbed this awesome B cover. I love this style that Eastman does. It's really fantastic in my opinion. And I know all the hype around the new turtle, Janika, I believe is how you pronounce the name. But I remember back in the day, I'm old enough to say that now, that there was a female turtle on their TV show that they had once upon a time named Venus, if I'm not mistaken, something along those lines. So it's pretty cool to see that they're doing another turtle, a female turtle, but this time for the comic books. And lastly, this awesome 1 in 10. Had to pick that one up. Only one on the shelf, and I snatched it pretty quickly. Moving on to Marvel. Secret Warps Part 5. Iron Hammer, Annual #1. Really cool cover there. Had to read this story after reading the Arachnite Annual, because at the end of it, there was another mashup that happened, or another mashing up of characters that happened, and Arachnite became Spider Supreme, which was pretty cool. The costume was fantastic, which really gets me because they're doing a great job with the Arachnite suit and the Spider Supreme suit. And then there's a further mashup of which then creates the Hammer Supreme. So there are many different mashup of characters happening in these books. So if you're into that type of stuff, make sure you're grabbing these. And I also grabbed the B cover. Really cool cover. At some point, I think I'm missing maybe 5 issues of like tie-ins, but I would love to grab them all and then possibly send them off to be graded, and cross my fingers that they all come back 9/8. That's pretty ambitious, but you know, shoot for the stars. Marvel Comics presents issue #7. Dope cover here. I believe this tells the origin of Wolverine's daughter, if I'm not mistaken. So that's pretty cool, but dope cover nonetheless. Iron Man on there, Winter Soldier, and Wolverine, of course. Moving on to Conan the Barbarian, issue #8, the Carnage Eyes variant. I was really hoping I would be able to get my hands on this one, and I did so without having to travel to all 4 shops in my area or ordering off Midtown. So that's pretty exciting. I'll take that as a win. Dope cover, really excited to have it. Black Panther, Carnage Eyes, issue #14. Fantastic cover. They've been doing a really good job with these covers, and I keep grabbing as many as I can, at least the ones that grab my attention. I've missed a few, but for the majority, I've grabbed a lot of them. Earth's Mightiest Heroes, issue #22, The Avengers, and again, Carnageized. Can't be mad at these covers at all. Thanos Carnageized, issue #4. One of my reads for the night. Great read. I believe this was the end of the run, if I'm not mistaken. It did say the end. But I'm sure they'll continue this at some point because they have to. This was a great story, and I look forward to reading more about this, or you know, from this title. Thanos and Warlock going at it, battling to the death. And last but not least, I believe this is my cover of the week. It has to be. Powers of X, issue 1 of 6, Stephanie Hands variant. Beautiful, beautiful cover. This is another one of those ones I was hoping, you know, I put my order in for it, and I was just crossing my fingers that I would be able to secure a copy, because sometimes I've missed out on the Hands variants, and it always makes me cry a little bit. This is a dope cover. Really excited to have this one in the collection. I saw this one today, the one before you, and one on the shelf, and that was all I saw. So I don't know if many people had this pulled or there weren't many available, but I'm glad to have it in my collection. So shout out to my buddy Sean, because he was able to grab one too, the savage that he is. So congrats to you, buddy. I know it's a really cool cover, and I'm glad that you're happy with your copy. Always checking you out on Instagram, jealous of all the books that you get. So with that, that's the end of this week's haul. I figured I'll throw in some extras, some things that are just sitting around staring at me that I haven't been able to share with you as of yet. So, Necessary Evil, Boom Studios, issue number 40, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Awesome cover. Omega Rangers appearance, first appearance, something like that, happening in this story, or this issue. Anytime the White Ranger's on the cover, and I get an opportunity to grab the book, I will do so. I was a big Power Rangers dude in my younger days as a kid. Remember watching it before school, after school, on the weekends. You know, I remember I had the sword, I had the Saba, and you know, just memories. So anytime the White Ranger's on the cover, the Green Ranger, Gold Ranger, those are my guys. I'm buying if I can. So 2 copies of that. And 2 copies of this foil variant. Try to get out the way. Not working. 2 copies. Really surprised that I was able to get my hands on these. These kind of covers usually go really quick, but I'm happy with that. And last but not least, that pretty cool cover too. What else do we have sitting around? Let's find some good stuff. Oh, here we go. Jenny Frison. Awesome cover for Lois Lane, issue number 1. 2 copies of that bad boy, because why not? Year of the Villain. What's this? Harley Quinn, issue number 63. Show variant. And again, 2 copies of a beautiful, beautiful cover. Let's see what else we got. Oh, here we go. The Walking Dead, issue number 192. This is the second printing. 2 copies of that. Rest in peace, Rick Grimes. Rocko's Modern Afterlife, issue number 4 of 4. So that completes the run for me. I was able to grab all the issues, and I also grabbed the B cover. So hopefully at some point I will send these away, both A and B covers for issues 1 through 4, and see what I can get back on those. Hopefully, fingers crossed. 9.8. What's this? Something really cool. Crowded has come back, and I am super excited about it. Issue number 7. Great title. Great title. If you're not reading it, be sure to check it out. Read the description online. See if it is up your alley, and if so, pull the trigger, because it's an awesome book. Another copy, and I believe this is the B cover. Dope book, dope covers. read it if you can. Image is on fire. Let's do a few more. I don't know what happened with the Immortal Hulk issue number 20, but I got a few. One copy of the A cover, 2 copies of the A cover, 3 copies, B cover, carnageized, and another B cover. I think, at least with the A covers, I forgot that I had it because I have, you know, things are so piled up in my office that I kept grabbing it. But that's cool. Immortal Hulk, awesome story. Savage Avengers, issue number 3, has been shaking out to be a really good story, so I'm not mad at it. I've been grabbing it and reading it and really enjoying it. And I also grabbed the variant as well for issue number 3. Pretty cool book right there. Let's do a little more, bear with me. Arrow, issue number 1, A cover. If you're reading this, let me know how you liked it. I haven't heard anything about it. I haven't even thumbed through it. So if it's a good book, you know, let me know how you feel about it. And I also grabbed the variant cover. Beautiful cover there. Got a few more sitting over here. Let's do it. Oh, nice one. Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider, issue number 10. Final issue in this run. Can't wait for this to start again. I really enjoyed Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider, and when it comes back, it will just be Ghost Spider. She has the new moniker. 2 copies of that. And of course, that's the homage cover. We all know that cover. Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider, carnageized. This is a fantastic cover. And 2 copies. Awesome, awesome cover and an awesome story. Really liked it. Had no idea what to expect going into it, and now it's one of my favorite titles. I always love when that happens. Uncanny X-Men, issue number 21. Beautiful cover there. And Uncanny X-Men Carnageized, issue number 21. Gotta make sure I tell my buddy Eric to stop this video, go read the rest of your Uncanny X-Men. I know you're trying to get done. Shout out to you, my friend. Beautiful cover. Like I said, I've been trying to grab all of these Carnageized variants, and I seem to be doing pretty well from the looks of things. So there you have it, my friends. Hope you enjoyed this week's haul. Make sure to let me know what you got this week. I always love hearing from you. Let me know what you're looking forward to next week, and you know, just keep me in the loop on what you're getting, what you're excited about, what you missed out on, what your cover of the week is, what your story of the week is. I want to hear all that stuff, so be sure to let me know. With that being said, get back out there and grab those.